those officers are for my protection as well.
Stop filming me.
Special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Hello. Hey, I'm pursuing the neighbor there called you guys. He didn't like the fact that we were out knocking doors.
We don't like the fact that you knocking doors either.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't infringe on our rights, officer.
And especially in this situation.
You're being recorded, right?
I understand.
Okay.
Okay, we try not to gather.
Has the state of Florida
people.
issued a stay-at-home order?
No.
Okay, so are we breaking any laws?
I believe you're trespassing.
No,
I
sir.
mean, I'm going to verify that.
Okay.
Hang tight, I'll be right back, okay?
All right. Better call the Sheriff Judd. The first officer that stopped us said he didn't like the fact that we were out here knocking doors.
Okay. There's a big sign out there that says no solicitation. So,
Please check your law, okay? We've run through this with the whole county.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now.
I'll comply with whatever you're telling me, but I'm telling you the Supreme Court has ruled political and religious activities are not solicitation.
Okay.
Okay, we can go there.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want. I'm telling you right now.
Whatever you tell me, I'll comply. But there will be follow up.
That's fine. Okay.
And I hope that you'll talk personally with Sheriff Grady Judd.
Listen.
Okay.
Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Well, I just feel my rights are being infringed upon, so you understand why I'm a little upset. But yes, I'll listen.
And you understand why I'm getting upset? Because
Yes,
I'm
sir.
trying to tell you what's going on.
Okay, tell me.
You want to keep interrupting.
Well, so far everything you've told me, was in violation of my rights.
Okay.
So go ahead.
There's a sign. You're not allowed in here, correct?
No. It says no soliciting.
Okay. What
Now,
are you doing?
Would you charge me with soliciting? I'll gladly accept that, and I'll fight that because it's not
I'm going to tell you what. You need to call the homeowner association, talk to the president. Tell them if you want to be in here, you can have permission. If not, y'all need to leave.
Okay, well, call the homeowner and find out if we're not allowed to be here. How about that? You're the one asking
you
us
do
to
it because
leave.
you're the one in here.
No,
okay.
sir.
Okay. You need to leave right now.
Well,
You need to leave. Get your
personally,
group and
I
leave.
will leave. Yes. Yep. All right.
Get your group and leave.
No, I'll leave personally. You'll have to cite each one, I guess, because you're
Okay,
infringing.
get all
Can
those
I ask what the grounds of leaving is? Solicitation?
What part of socialization is staying away from everybody do you not understand
What
right
law am I breaking?
now? There's an act in
No, there's
by
not.
government right now.
The state of Florida has
Where
not
is-
issued.
Dude, leave. I'm telling you right now.
All right. On what grounds? Please give me the grounds. Soliciting? Is that why I'm being asked
Yes,
to leave?
you're
okay.
leaving.
So when I call the sheriff tomorrow,
Go ahead.
and ask if religious activity is considered solicitation,
Okay.
and he says
And-
no. Are you willing to put your name in there?
I
That you
sure will. Go.
Would you please cite me with that first?
I'm not citing you for nothing. I'm telling you to leave.
I want Officer Schaub.
It's Sergeant Schaub.
Sorry, I
and
didn't
you
mean
need
that.
to leave.
Okay. On the
Okay.
grounds of solicitation.
Dude, we're in a state of emergency and you're out here knocking on people's doors. What part of staying away 6 foot of people do you not understand?
Offering to pray when people are in a
I'm
crisis.
telling you.
What were you here when we knocked any of the other doors? People were saying thank you. One guy
Okay.
gets upset and our rights get infringed upon.
Yes. It's
Oh, okay.
private
I like how
property.
you.
Go.
So the private property owner has told me to leave.
You need to talk to the homeowners association president.
Okay,
If
I have
you wanna
permission.
Be in here.
Right.
By who?
Prove I don't.
You know what? Leave.
All right. It's on record.
Good.
I'm going to comply, but
Comply.
may it be
Thank you.
no. But I'm following up because you
ahead.
don't have the right to do this.
Okay. And you don't need to be out here knocking on people's doors.
You don't get to pick what I need to do. If the law has said we are not allowed to, we would
I'm not
comply.
telling you again.
Okay.
You said you're going to comply. Comply.
All right. Well, I'm complying in protest. Everybody knows that, right?
Okay.
Are you in accordance to the decision that's made, or?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. They're asking us to leave on the grounds of solicitation, and we are not soliciting according to the Supreme Court. Then he goes and says that it's on the grounds that there's a state of emergency, but the state of emergency has never been officially upheld by the governor, and there's been no stay-at-home order requested. We got 4 cops coming. They're just not ending, but this, I'll keep you posted as to what this does, but when it gets to the sheriff, I'm sure he'll rule in our favor, as religious activities is not considered solicitation. That battle's been won many times over, but we will comply, but obviously in protest. Get all these people. We got 4, 5 officers, sirens in pursuit. This is crazy. I don't know who. Five police cars with sirens on approaching for soul winners. Two more, that's 7 officers. I would say they have a lot of officers on duty with nothing to do.
Listen to me. I usually am at parks and hikes with the kids on the weekends. There's a coronavirus.
Right.
6 feet. You're at my front door ringing my doorbell. Stop standing here and being defiant. F***ing don't film me, you
Sound like a believer.
I am a believer.
Oh yeah, you sure sound like it.
Because I say get off our property and stop harassing us. Stop filming me, you dirt.
Ma'am, those officers are for my protection as well.
Stop filming me.
You want to pick that up or stay 6 feet away?
Get out of here. Will you call those police back? I didn't bring my phone down here.
If anyone's not staying 6 feet away, it's you, my friend.
I'm away from your scam.
You're on our property.
That's your property.
No, that's our fields. That's our community property. Our HOA owns that.
We own it. Go, guys.
We're the ones that pay. Do you live here?
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Whole thing escalates, right? Nope. All right, I'll pick you up though. I'll make sure, unless I'm detained. That lady was mad.
Yeah, I'm a believer. Okay.
Does he think he's part of our group? They're escorting this guy out.
We're standing here minding our business and she approached us. She's in the wrong. She assaulted you, not the other way around.
He has asked us to leave on the grounds that we're soliciting. And when I challenge that, it's on the grounds that we're under screen.
What did the cops say?
We're being asked to leave on the grounds of solicitation. When I challenged that, they said it's because we're under quarantine. And when I challenged that, are we breaking any quarantine laws? The sergeant stood up out of his car and in a fear of an attempt to intimidate, said, "You're being asked to leave. You need to leave right now." And he never really gave the orders. If it's under soliciting, I asked if he's willing to put his name to the fact that a religious group is being asked to leave for soliciting. And then he says, "Well, no, we're under a crisis." So I said, "Are we being asked to leave that we've broken quarantine law?" He won't tell us. He's just asking us to leave. And we're going to comply. I'm just waiting for our group to get here.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?